Six. Like most people, eating is something that comes naturally. A lot of people would say it's comparable with breathing. When you're hungry, you eat a snack or a meal, and when your hunger spikes, you stop. How many of you have known of someone with an eating disorder or have battled with an eating disorder yourself? Unfortunately, for others, this isn't as easy as it seems. For many people in the world, eating is the main component that leads to a severe psychological disorder. Today, I'm going to introduce you to anorexia. Anorexia is defined as the pathological fear of weight gain leading to faulty eating patterns, malnutrition, and usually excess weight loss, and a refusal to maintain a healthy weight. Despite more than 50 years of research, the cause of this illness is still unknown. 1 in every 100 teenage females in America suffers from anorexia. And according to New York Times, this number is rising by 5% every year. Living in a culture like we live in today can cause kids' self-esteem to go down. The values of being thin and the encouragement of dieting increases the risk of kids developing an eating disorder such as anorexia. Many people don't know the severity of this illness besides the physical image they see on the outside. It's much more than losing weight and looking too thin. It causes heart problems, stomach problems, kidney problems, dehydration, and much more. Almost every organ system is affected by malnutrition. Some of the main signs of anorexia are unusual eating habits, such as taking tiny bites to stretch out eating time, compulsively arranging food on the plate, excessive and often obsessive exercise, dull hair and hair loss, or splitting or softening of the nails. If you see a friend or relative that seems to be hinting at these different types of signs, make sure you act quickly and get them help. There are 2 types of anorexia: restricting and purging type. In restricting type, weight loss is accomplished by a very restrictive diet on calories. People who are restrictively anorexic follow drastic diets, go on fast, and exercise in extreme amounts. The purging type deals more with vomiting and using alternatives such as laxatives to lose weight. These 2 types are most prevalent in females from age 12 to 26. Males only make up 10% of anorexic victims, while females make up 90%. This is mostly a result of how our society views women and our perspective of what beautiful women are supposed to look like. Like many families, my family has also dealt with this troubling process. I have 2 cousins that have suffered from this sickness: a girl on my dad's side of the family and a boy on my mom's. I have witnessed from first-hand experience the problems they deal with and all the little things they do to try to avoid eating. My cousin on my dad's side of the family was 18 when she was first diagnosed, and she was hospitalized for 8 weeks. In an anorexic center, I was 12 at the time, and I remember the devastation that my family was going through. At that time, I wasn't quite sure what anorexia was or what caused it, but I knew the severity of the illness simply based off my family's reactions and how lengthy the rehab process was. Both her and my other cousin, who is currently trying to overcome this struggle, were diagnosed with the restricting type. The severity of my boy cousin's case isn't nearly as bad because we learned from my first cousin how dangerous it is and how important it is to act quickly and to get him help. Both of them saw themselves as being fat, not pretty, or good looking. Their self-esteem was obviously low, and they were very insecure about themselves. Today I printed off a picture off the internet, and the picture I found, and it shows what anorexic victims think they look like when they look in the mirror. Second picture is a lady who also suffers from anorexia. And you can see how unhealthy her hair looks and how unhealthy her skin looks, as well as some hair loss. It's hard for healthy people who are fortunate enough not to have to deal with this dreadful illness to fully understand these two types of anorexia and what they are going through. We, the people, have the power to change things for blindlessly dying, so let's change it. Let's open their eyes and support them so they can have a new, happy life and realize that they are beautiful. Let's not let people struggle or die over something so meaningless.